In today's episode of The Story of Animals, we take to the chilly edges of the North Atlantic, where the sea breeze bites, the waves roar, and the cliffs tremble under thousands of tiny, tap-dancing feet. Prepare yourselves, young explorers, because today's star is a bird so charming, so colorful, and so delightfully chaotic that many have lovingly nicknamed it the Clown of the Sea. Yes, that's right. Today we're meeting the one and only Puffin. Imagine a bird designed by someone who couldn't decide between majestic seabird and cartoon sidekick. The result? A puffin. With a face as bright as a children's crayon box and a body shaped like an enthusiastic potato, puffins waddle through life with zero shame and maximum charisma. It's as if evolution said, "I dare you to be adorable," and the puffin responded, "Say no more." But don't let the cuteness fool you. Puffins are far from simple. These birds are seasoned ocean travelers, expert fish hunters, cliff-climbing specialists, and masters of the mid-air crash landing. Truly, no one does it quite like them. Let's begin with their looks, because trust me, nature went wild with this one. The puffin's beak isn't just a beak, it's a full-blown fashion statement. Bright orange, streaked with hints of yellow and blue, it looks like something you'd find in an art store labeled limited edition. What's even cooler? The puffin only wears this flashy beak during breeding season. It's basically their version of putting on makeup before a very important date. Once the season ends, the bright colors fade. Think of it as nature's reminder that even birds have a glamorous side. Now, speaking of flashy displays, puffins are surprisingly graceful. Underwater. On land, they walk like they've borrowed someone else's legs, and in air, they flap so hard it looks like they're trying to escape their own wings. But underwater? Oh. Underwater, they transform into sleek torpedoes of pure efficiency. Puffins use their wings like flippers, flying beneath the waves with remarkable speed. They dive deep, chasing small fish like sand eels and capelin, sometimes holding up to 10 fish in their beaks at once. 10. At once. Imagine going to a buffet and walking out with an entire plate hanging from your mouth. That's puffins for you. Impressive and strangely hilarious. And while we're on the subject of food, puffins are relentless hunters. They may look soft and round, but once they hit the ocean, they become athletes. They flap, dive, twist, turn, and pop back to the surface like a feathered submarine. Their bodies are waterproof, their bones light, and their instincts razor-sharp. But feeding themselves isn't their only mission. During parenting season, puffins must bring back meal after meal, after meal, after meal, for their baby, adorably known as a puffling. Yes, a puffling. If that isn't the cutest name you've heard today, please tell me what is. Puffins don't just settle on the cliff, they go inside it. They dig burrows, like feathered construction workers, using their beaks and feet to create tunnels that lead to cozy nesting chambers. These burrows help keep their pufflings warm, safe, and sheltered from predators like gulls. But building their homes isn't the hardest part. Landing near them is. Puffins may be fast flyers, reaching speeds of up to 88 kilometers per hour, but slowing down is not exactly their strength. They often come back from a long fishing trip, wings pumping like their lives depend on it, only to misjudge their landing and tumble into the grass. Other puffins look on, probably thinking, classic. Still, the puffin spirit remains unstoppable. These birds are brave travelers, migrating long distances and surviving some of the harshest ocean conditions on Earth. When winter arrives, puffins vanish from land entirely, spending months out at sea. No land, no rest, just water, sky, and determination. Scientists still don't know exactly how puffins sleep during these ocean months. Do they bob like buoys? Do they sleep in tiny power naps? Are they secretly caffeine-powered? The world may never know. In the end, the puffin reminds us that nature isn't just powerful and majestic, it's also playful, colorful, and wonderfully weird. From their rainbow beaks to their underwater acrobatics, puffins prove that even the smallest creatures can leave the biggest impressions, and sometimes the funniest ones too. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question 1. What helps puffins carry multiple fish in their beaks at once? A. Stretchy cheeks. B. A sticky tongue. C. A specialized hinge in the beak. D. Tiny teeth like a shark. The correct answer is C. A specialized hinge in the beak. Puffins have a unique jaw structure that lets them clamp down on fish while leaving the beak partially open to catch more. Nature's multi-tool. Let's try another question. Question 2. What is a baby puffin called? A. Puffle. B. Pufflet. C. Puffling. D. Puffaroo. The correct answer is C. Puffling. Puffling is the official and absolutely adorable name for a young puffin. Let's move on to the last question for this episode. Question 3. How do puffins move underwater? A. They paddle with their feet. B. They glide without moving. C. They use their wings like flippers. D. They wiggle their tails. The correct answer is C. They use their wings like flippers. Underwater, puffins fly through the ocean with rapid wing beats, turning them into speedy, agile hunters. Great job if you got all 3 questions correct. If you missed any, don't worry. You've just learned some fascinating facts about the amazing puffin. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.